the Saturday Night Live performance where you lit up the joint on TV, and then Cypress Hill gets banned for that. When you look back at that time, what are your thoughts on that situation and how it played out? And then all these years later, with like weed dispensaries now a common sight, and the stigma around marijuana is not what it once was.
Oh yeah, man, that was you was an outlaw if you smoked before. You know what I mean? Like it was a whole another game back then. You know, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna like this weed. They got mad at me. I think, B and Sen got mad, the label was mad, everybody was mad. Like, I don't give a fuck. They go, you can never go back on Saturday Night Live again. Like, I don't give a fuck. They just suck my dick. I don't give a fuck about Saturday Night Live. And, that was my attitude. And now we're heroes, right? Now like look what we did. They was hot, phones were ringing, motherfuckers was getting mad. I was getting lectured left and right. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck. Fire me. Y'all can't fire me. So what's the problem now? Let's move on to the next thing. So, and now, I see we were early catalysts for cannabis, man. For 30 years, we've been fighting the fights. We were doing events for NORML, the National Organization Reforming Marijuana Laws. We were raising money for them so they can go lobby in Congress to legalize cannabis. We were doing all kinds of events, and culturally, people smoked their first joint listening to Cypress Hill. And culturally, we made it cool in the streets, weed, and made people realize like weed ain't that bad, and it's a creative thing, and we put a bunch of facts in there that we learned a lot of stuff from Jack Herrera's book Emperor Wears No Clothes, and Steve Bloom, who was the editor-in-chief of High Times magazine at the time. So we had all these facts we mixed in with us just smoking and selling weed in the streets, and we advocated it for years, man. Now it's you see where it is now, you know what I mean? It's funny now because cigarettes are more gangster than weed now, and it's funny to see motherfuckers pumping their fists for weed. And I was like, come on, bro, you just got here. We've been doing this shit. But I was just taking, I was always inspired by Bob Marley and shit when it came to things like that, like knowing that this is a medicine, you know what I mean? And use it for different things. It's a tool, man. Some people should never smoke weed because they just want to sit on the couch and fucking eat and be lazy and be unmotivated. When I smoke, I just want to do push-ups and go hiking and make music and read. You know what I mean? I think some people get high, some people get stoned like a fucking rock, and they just sit there, start eating ice cream. But you got to understand your body chemistry and understand yourself and know what works for you. I got some homies that should never have a drink because they have one drink they want to fight. So understand what you do, walk straight, master your high. And you can use these things as a tool, man, to enhance your creativity or something like that. Then maybe makes you nicer, maybe makes you in a better mood, maybe makes you happy. Figure that shit out, man.
Now, if Saturday Night Live invites you guys back on, you think the group would be down to do it?
Hell yeah, they would love to do it, and they would say don't smoke on there, and I'd go on there and fucking smoke again. So I specifically waited to the second song. Now, when you wait to this first song, they would have kicked you off already. That's why you wait to the second song, and then they can't. It's too late.